Mildreen. Hope all is well. We are wrapped up. We are done. And I just wanted to give you a tour of everything. And first thing I'll do is I'll go over the logo. Then I'll talk to you about Membership Mouse and then the support number they have here. Discus, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about how to add a post, how to add a job seeker. I already showed you that, but I can run that over uh, with you again. And then I'll talk about support tickets at www.gopriweb.com/accounts. Alright, so let's get started. There's a lot to cover. So now when you log in, you don't have to go www.ongwp-admin. When you do that, it'll just redirect to an actual login page like this. Because what happens is with the membership API, with the membership plugin, it takes over the login page. It overrides the login page for WordPress. So you don't have to do that anymore, but if you do, it'll just redirect, as you see, to this URL login, and you still have the same credentials. Whatever your credentials are, you just log in now. It's different. And the first thing you get taken to, because now, remember, this is a member website, okay? This is a membership website. You're going to be taken to the Member Mouse dashboard. To go back to the WP dashboard, you just highlight your little mouse here, and it'll take you to the dashboard. I believe, I'm not familiar 100% with Membership Mouse. I believe you can disable that and get to go to the default WordPress dashboard. So you don't have to do that extra step, but it gives you a snapshot right away when you log in of your the activity. So that's how they have it set up. Okay, so let's go visit the site. Let's talk about the logo. What you have running in the background is the Member Mouse script. So you see they have their own little toolbar here. You can always hide that. It'll take you right to the default WordPress admin. So let's take care of that. Okay, well, don't know why I did that. Member Mouse is completely separate from your WP CMS. So it's running in the background, and it takes over some, and it adds some primary functions. It takes over some primary functions in WordPress. So I guess that's what you have to contend with when you have the script in here. But anyhow, now to the logo. Okay, so this is the new logo, specific to the layout, the theme you have here. It was 2 revisions. I know we had one revision that had color and the other that had this right here. The artist, the graphic person that did this, won't do any more revisions because we already had our 2 revisions. It was done through a third party. I can connect you with that person, but they will charge you, I believe the logo was $60. I think they'll charge you that again. It's a third party, so yeah. So this is the final logo, and hope you like it. All right, so we cover that. Cover Membership Mouse. So I scripted this in here. Member Mouse. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to call them to show you how to add your members. It's really simple. If you go here, and then actually, sorry, to add your products, if you go here and you go to product settings, you create a new product. Let's say it's the premium membership. It's pretty self-explanatory. What type is it? Is it a trial? Is it a subscription? Of course it is a subscription. You can set up automated or recurring billing. So you have to tell it how many days, how many months you want it to rebilling to occur. If it's a payment plan, blah blah blah. So this is all pretty self-explanatory. And if you want to learn more, I charged you to script this in here, this feature. So if you want to learn more about how to use Member Mouse, if you go to your dashboard once you log into MemberMouse, let's see. And you log in and you go to your dashboard. Once you log in, you have your username. There's a welcome video, okay, and it teaches you exactly step by step how to create products, how to add products. So you're not alone there. So this is pretty comprehensive, and again, if you follow along, it's made so that if you follow along, you can get it. If you need support, you can request a support ticket at www.gopryweb.com/accounts. Put in a ticket. If it's more than an hour of work, it's free. If it's less than an hour of work, it's free. If it's more than an hour, we charge $35 an hour. So we covered MemberMouse. Let's talk about Discus. So Discus is the social commenting system I told you about, that I scripted in here and configured. The only thing you need to do now is, let's get there. Post, where is it? Media comments. Okay. So to register for Discus, you have to, I don't know if you have a username or password, but for it to like work, you have to, and for it to override the default WordPress comment system, you have to register with them. They just want to like verify you and verify the site and make sure that you're an actual like user, so that if you abuse the plugin, which I'm pretty sure you won't, they'll know how, they'll take the process to suspending the account, whatever. It's just for their own security. But anyways, if you don't have a username or a password, you have to go and you have to register on Discus's site, and you have to submit the site. So you put in your email, and then you would create an account, and you would just, the same way you would a Facebook account, you put in your email, put in your username, and put in your password. Hit create account. Or if you're logged into Facebook, you can sign in with Facebook to create your account, right? So that's Discus. All right. Now you're wondering what's going on with the footer action here. This is retrieving, obviously this is for recent jobs. I showed you how to add jobs and how to add babysitters, how to add profiles. I showed you how to do that in one video, and then posts. So you're wondering, okay, well, how come this right here is retrieving all the information from the blog? So to add a post, you would simply go to your dashboard, and you go to post, add new, put in your post. All this right here you can ignore. This is for MemberMouse, because you can create, these are the shortcodes for the pages, okay? So like for instance, this MemberMouse template is a checkout page. So in essence, when you link, actually hold on one second. There was a thing here to link something. Let's see. Okay. So when you insert this little template in here, okay, it's going to take on it's going to take on the template, the checkout template for whatever your payment processor is. So you'll know what your I'll get to that in a second, but it would look something like this. So if you save the draft and then you view the page, all this right here is the code for, actually, okay, good. All this is the code. Let's take a look at this. all right, because we didn't put in a payment method. Anyways, all this is code for the checkout page. It's not showing up right now because you have to configure your payment gateway um, onto in member mouse. Okay, so if you call them, they'll show you how to do it. I can go over that very briefly, but again, I don't provide that kind of support for member mouse. I just script I just scripted the plugin so and configured the plugin. So let's see here. Alright, so member mouse, sorry if I'm all over the place. As you can see, there's payment settings. I'll leave the page. If you have to figure out what your payment methods are. If you want to use PayPal, you can put in your PayPal credentials here. You can put in your PayPal credentials here, and then your API credentials over here. If you need help with that, again, you can put in a support request, and if it's something like this, it might take us some time, but because you have to apply for the API. But if you know how to, if you call member mouse, they'll be able to help walk you through this. But this is if you have PayPal or authorized.net. Now back to adding a post. So remember, we went to posts, add new, and then we come to this page here, as you see. Okay, you put in the title of your post. So baby sitting 101. Let's just say that. Put in what you want, like the way you would if you were like editing in Microsoft Word or something. Put that in there. You want to choose. I know this is a blog, so we have to create a category for blog. So I'll do that right now while we're here, and it'll inherit. So we'll add that new category. I can see that's there. So, and then put in the featured image, whatever that image is. And there you go. There's your blog. All right. With member mouse, if it's a page or if it's a post, sometimes you can gate the content so that people have to have rights to look at the content. So this little button there, when you create membership levels in member mouse, I created one just as a dummy called free membership. You can say, okay, grant only access to people who have like a premium membership, platinum membership. That's the only way they're granted access. And you can also say by day, so only for 7 days, you know? So that's pretty cool. Actually, didn't know that you could get content in membership mouse, but apparently you can. Alright, so that little button there, when you put in the shortcode for your member mouse links, this little magnifying glass IDs the actual code. So for this, so the ID for the free membership level for free is 1. So you just put that in the shortcode, depending on the template you add or the shortcode you add. Okay, so there's a so in this case, for instance, there's a smart tag for let's say forms, okay, or let's see decisions, okay. So when you put in this shortcode right here, well, let's go to one that requires an ID. So let's go orders. Okay, so let's put in this one. Insert smart tag. Okay, so as you see this right here, this link, this shortcode here, it's asking you, it's basically asking you for the ID of whatever membership level you have here. Okay, so it can be anything. It can be membership, it can be bundles, whatever that is. This little tool identifies what the ID is. So this is 1. So you would just put 1 in here. That's the short code for these specific functions right here in the smart tag library. So the smart tag library contains the different functions of member mouse. If you call them, they'll explain to you more what that means. But this is just to familiarize yourself with it. Okay. So that covers member mouse, sorry. And that covers how to add a post. Once you're done adding your post, you publish it. Okay, so you publish it, and then it shows up here. I don't want to publish it now because obviously this is a tutorial, but once you hit the publish button, after you put in your title and your what you want, you go to the blog template, and it should be right here. Okay, so your post should show up right here. I can delete all of this because this is all sample content that came with the actual demo. So I'll just get rid of this. This is just to show you what a post can look like with your layout, your stylistic layout, your aesthetic, your theme, your layout. That's just to show you what it would look like. Alright, so let's go and delete those posts because we're done. We're out of beta, and it's time for you to get to work. So we go here, all posts, and we'll just dump these in the trash. Move these to the trash. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Go visit the site. Go to the blog. Okay, so there are no more blog posts right there, and as you can see, there's no more footer blog snippets. So when you start adding your blog post again, just go here. Oh, sorry, it'll show up there. That's what I meant. So again, posts, add new, put in your title, whatever your material is, go to categories and select blog, hit publish, and it'll show up on that page. Alright? So that covers how to add a blog post. I already showed you how to add a job seeker / job. Those two things actually work interchangeably. They're used interchangeably. So if you want to add a job, it's the same process as if you were adding a job seeker. So I already showed you a video on that. And again, support tickets, www.gopryWeb.com/accounts. This completes our work. And if you have any questions, you can email. Also, you can call, but for the most part, it's time for you to fill out the content. All of the content is there, just waiting on you to. We're done, but the next step for you is to start adding your content, and you should be good to go. If you're interested in like SEO or anything like that for the site, we can get you some pricing on that. But we really do appreciate working with you and your business, and we hope you have a good day.